Yo, 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 what is going on everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you have probably suspected, we are trying more Prime. I've realized I have been doing an extensive amount of Prime content lately, especially on the podcast, which by the way, if you want to go check it out, it is called Podcast with Mark 45. It's a brand new podcast where me, Santos, and Brandon just talk about stuff. And one of the episodes that's coming out soon, I'm not sure if it's out yet by the time you're watching this video, it is a Prime dedicated episode. But since then, a new flavor has dropped, and this is actually supposed to come out on December 27th specifically. And of course, I am talking about the new flavor, Cherry Freeze, right here. This is the new flavor, Cherry Freeze. It looks promising, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the announcement, it looks promising. And it's not just the drink itself that makes it new. They have gone fancy with the bottle once again. You remember how for Glowberry, the bottles glow in the dark. For this flavor, the bottle has a feature as well. This bottle is a temperature adjusting bottle. Meaning, if you have one of those cups that like, if you put hot water in it, it's a different thing, and you put cold water in it, it changes into like a different image or something, it changes color. The temperature changing cups, yeah. It's the same idea with these bottles here. Alright, it's been a couple hours, and I'm gonna insert this clips into the video. As you can see, I'm setting up for our next podcast filming. But I put this bottle out purposely to wait for it to go to room temperature so you can see what it looks like when it's in room temperature. As you can see, the top is white. Very, very different compared to when it was blue. This is a semi-cold one. I took it out of the fridge a little too long. But as you can see, there is a pretty big difference. You got the cold one, which is blue. You got the normal one, I guess, room temperature, I don't want to say warm, is white. So obviously, a lot of people much prefer to drink this cold. But it's really nice to see when you put a Prime out, put a bottle out, you can kind of see the color difference. It's very, very obvious. It's not subtle whatsoever. A lot of people overlook this a lot. They just get a drink before the drink. But this really enables the bottles to be kept. You know, the bottles all have features. They have rare bottles for the Glowberry stuff. Like, they're really thinking of the collector side as well. And as a person who does Funko Pops, which is a collectible, I can appreciate this very, very much. Just to keep the retention going on this video, we are gonna try the Cherry Freeze flavor last. But hold on, before you skip to the end, just hear me out, let me show you the flavors and what we've got. So, first one here is, that's right, another lemonade. But it's not just any lemonade. This lemonade is the Venice Beach edition, and it has JJ and Logan's face on the side. And yes, I tried this on the podcast, but not everybody listens to podcasts, so that's why I'm including it in this video. I'm going to test between this and the regular lemonade bottles, the regular common lemonade bottle, which is distributed in Canada. And obviously Canada has different ingredients because of our health regulations. But we also have another flavor. And this is, once again, Glowberry. Now obviously I've done Glowberry a lot when I did the Glowberry video on the day of the Prime card fight, because this bottle is the UK exclusive rare bottle. Not the ultra rare, I have the ultra rare already, but this is the UK exclusive rare bottle. And this obviously does not have much of a difference. So here's the Canadian bottle. As you can see, the font on the Prime word, on the Prime letters, is white. And I think that's about it. And also, I guess the limited edition rare symbol on it is also a little bit different. So here's the Canadian bottle, once again for context. And there you go, you can see the side-by-side comparison between the two. Yeah, there's a bit of a difference. I guess the Canadian bottle kind of looks like a tear, and then the division between the green and the black, but that looks like a tear line. As for the UK bottle, it just looks like goo. Looks like some liquid dripping. So there is some differences, as you can see. The design on the bottle do differ from each other. So it is kind of worth hunting for both bottles. It is worth getting both bottles. if you're into these kind of designs and if you're actually into collecting these bottles, that's for sure. Secondly, I guess the limited edition symbol on it, I'm probably going to zoom in on this. We can see it's a little bit different. The UK bottle is kind of more like a explosion, and the Canada one just kind of keeps the, I guess, the gooey, liquidy element. I don't know what to call it, okay? So don't critique me if I don't know the right words. Let's get drinking, shall we? So, like, obviously it's the same bottle. I've tried this on the podcast already, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I've already forgotten the flavor of it. So every time I try this, it's kind of brand new for me. So let's do this. Let's do this. UK bottle. Cheers. It's not too sweet. I guess that's a good thing, because the main complaint I see when people hate on Prime, it's too sweet. They use some artificial sweetener to get this thing going. This is sweet, but it doesn't leave the bad aftertaste, the sweet aftertaste. It just, the flavor goes down with the rest of the drink. It doesn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. Honestly, it's obviously the same flavor, so the thoughts I'm going to give on this is going to be very similar to just Glowberry as a whole. So let me try the Canadian bottle one more time. The UK bottle has a weaker aftertaste. The Canadian bottle has a little bit of sweet residue still left. The flavor is good, don't get me wrong. I think Glowberry is definitely a good flavor. So the UK bottle, I personally think flavor-wise, it's a little bit better than the Canadian one. For the UK bottle specifically, I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10. Right, next up is this very expensive lemonade bottle. This is the Venice Beach one. Obviously, there is a clip in Logan's video where he's just handing this out for free.
I'll trade you my mom for a crate of fries.
So, is there a difference between a $2 regular bottle that you can get at your local grocery store compared to a $100 plus bottle that you can get on eBay, or that you have to pay $3,000 for an entire pack? Let's see if the money really helps with the difference. I do want to say the message that you normally see on the bottles is different for the Venice Beach one. As you can see right above Logan and JJ's face is the usual message that they write for the bottles. Well, this one's a little bit different, so let me read it out. As fiercely competitive lemon farmers from across the pond, Logan Paul and KSI combined their lemons to create the most lip-puckering, thirst-quenching citrus. As boys, they sequenced tirelessly to make the best lemonade to ever grace a mason jar. Now, they're sharing the secret recipe. Pucker up. It's Prime Lemonade. Let's try this $100 bottle that I paid $25 for and see if this lemonade is any better than the regular lemonade. Now, if you have watched the original video, the KSI flavor video where I tried lemonade for the first time, you will know that lemonade is my all-time favorite flavor. Of all the flavors that they put out, lemonade is still my favorite. Even after Glowberry, but that might change after Cherry Freeze, we'll have to see. But lemonade is still my favorite flavor. So does this slightly more expensive bottle affect my thoughts on the overall flavor of lemonade? Cheers. You know what? There's nothing to hate about it. It's my favorite flavor. And even with a more expensive bottle, that remains the case. Lemonade is damn good. I like the flavor of it. You taste more of the lemon than the actual Prime. The Prime is in the back, it's the aftertaste. I think that's what I said when I tried the flavor for the first time. Now, is there a difference between a bottle with Logan and JJ's face to the regular bottle? That's what we're here to find out. It could not have been a better timing. Lemonade is a very popular summer drink. It just made sense. It just made absolute sense. Now that I've tried from two different bottles, is there a difference? I want to say the Venice Beach bottle has a little bit more acidity. It's a little bit more sour. It's very, very subtle. I honestly think you're going to need to actually drink it yourself and actually taste it to really know what I'm saying. But the Venice Beach bottle, I feel like the prime aspect of it was toned down, and they added a little bit more lemonade to it. Obviously, lemon is very acidic, citrus in the end. So, it's a bit more subtle here compared to the good old regular bottle. It's not really that much of a difference. It's still a good flavor, so it hasn't really changed my opinion. I still really like lemonade a lot. So I'm going to give this, the Venice Beach bottle here, I shall give it a 9 out of 10. That's why I gotta give the crown to lemonade. It's still my top flavor of everything Prime has put out. But that might change very soon with the brand new cherry freeze flavor. Let's give it a shot. So cherry freeze, what's the freeze part about it? I guess it's like the advertise that you must keep this cold in order to have a blue bottle. I'm not sure, but I do like, apart from the temperature changing, I like the design of the bottle. Blue/white to the base, which is kind of like pink. It's like a way to diverge away from strawberry watermelon. Otherwise it would be too similar to strawberry watermelon. So I like what they've done here, and also it's very creative with the temperature change on the bottle. It's obviously, we all know taste is king. The bottle design is just honestly for the pleasantries. Let's give this a shot and see if it tastes any good. Obviously, the first thing I always like to do with new flavors is smell it before tasting it. So, it doesn't smell much. Doesn't smell like anything, really. This is actually pretty good. I thought this was going to be too sweet. Usually not a big fan of cherry-based stuff. Cherries themselves, the fruit, I don't mind. I like eating them. But like cherry juice, cherry candy, I don't get that a lot. So I was a little bit skeptical seeing this flavor. But as a drink, in Prime, it's actually not bad. I like it. It's better than Glowberry. Is it better than the KSI flavor? Maybe not. I think KSI flavor is better. Orange mango is a pretty good choice. I'm more into the tropical flavors, so I think that flavor works wonders with me. This one is actually okay. This one, better than Glowberry, not as good as lemonade, but it's pretty good. So if I had to rank it, I'd say lemonade, KSI flavor, and then cherry freeze, and then after that, Glowberry. I would give this an 8 out of 10 as well. I think it's not too sweet. I think it's just good. Like the cherries work. As for now, that's it for this video. So thanks so much for watching. If you want to try this new flavor, it is officially out. Even though I got it early, by the time you're watching this, I can tell you it's officially out. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.